Welcome to another episode of This Goose is Cooked, where we review books intended for our future generations. Celebrity Book Edition. Today's book, Santiago The Dreamer in Land Among the Stars, by Ricky Martin. Illustrated by Patricia Castileo. Published by Celebra Children's Books, The Penguin Group. Ricky Martin shoots for the moon and lands in space. For those who may not know Ricky Martin, he is best known as a singer-songwriter. He produced such hits as Livin' La Vida Loca, She Bangs, and Shake Your Bon Bon. He has won over 200 awards in his career, 2 of which were Grammys, 5 Latin Grammys, and 5 MTV Video Music Awards. With how long the title of the book is, I did not have high hopes. I thought maybe Ricky was out of his league with this one, but I was pleasantly surprised. Rick wrote a very relatable novel that follows a boy who fails to make the school play, but keeps practicing and ends up saving the day and rocking it. The story opens on the boy laid out on the floor. He's holding a flashlight that is turned on up to his face. I'm guessing he's singing because the book says Santiago's dream was to be on stage, but it looks like he's trying to blind himself with the flashlight. He doesn't need to have it turned on to sing into it. Well, Santiago shows up to the tryouts for the school play, and the kid before him crushes his audition. The kid seems like a real douche. He showed up to the audition with a cardigan and cargo pants. What the hell kind of look is that? Did he just get back from Afghanistan and decide to go to a book club? This kid clearly gets in Santiago's head. I think we've all been there. You never want to follow a ringer, because the only way your performance can go is down. Santiago chokes. His voice cracks, the kids laugh, and the director kicks him off the stage. Man, that's rough. Hard to come back from that. That night, Santiago breaks the news to his father, and his dad says, I quote, "Never give up. You can do anything you dream of, as long as you do it with love. And no matter what you choose, always reach for the moon." Santiago has a dream that night about being different professions, such as a teacher, a pilot, a doctor, astronaut, paleontologist, and baseball player. And it's during this montage when, as the reader, you get disappointed. You start to think, great, this kid is all over the place. He failed at his first dream, so now he's going to take the buckshot approach and try out a different dream each day and fail at it. I can't stand these kind of people. We all know at least one. But Santiago surprises you, and the very last dream he has is about being on stage, shaking his bonbon, and that is his one true love. Santiago is excited the next day knowing that he truly loves being a performer. So even though he didn't get the part in the play, he decides to practice the part anyway, and memorizes all the lines and dance steps. This kid is a real go-getter. On the morning of the play, an unbelievable situation happens to the Afghan warrior book club goer. He lost his voice. Must have lost it reciting a passage at the meeting. And as a reader, you're like, yeah, right. But hey, I'm happy it happened to that kid. So Santiago comes busting in, saying, I'll do it. And somehow the director trusts him to go on, even though he choked the first time. Santiago rocks the show. I mean, he bangs. Everyone is cheering. He's probably going to have some ladies chasing him now. And his dad comes backstage to congratulate him. And the book ends on Santiago telling his dad, I quote, "Sometimes, when you reach the moon, you can land among the stars." Boom. That's how you land 5 Latin Grammys. Rick wrote a very relatable book, with a moral saying, you will fail, but if you truly want your dream, you'll have to do everything you can to be ready for when an opportunity arises. Patricia did a great job with the illustrations. It almost felt like I was looking at Disney characters. I have 2 big knocks on this book. First being the title. It could have been shorter and more clever, like, Shoot for the Moon. That's off the top of my head, so rip it all you want. The second would be the book is much like the title, and there were parts that could have been more concise. Ricky Martin is big time for a reason, because he comes out with hits. While this book may not top the charts, I was living La Vida Loca. So with all this in mind, I'm going to give this book a 3.3. I'll have a heapin' helpin', and I'll go back for a few more bites. This Goose is Cooked, Celebrity Book Edition. Join us next time for another in-depth book review.